Shabbat Shalom, everyone, and welcome to another video, Devar Torah. I want to share with you something which I think is really important, and I want to share it from a space which is really important. You know where I am. I'm in our synagogue, and for the past 15 weeks, this is what it has largely looked like. Yes, we've been open for synagogue, for services, for about a month now, and thank God we get about 70 people every Shabbat in 2 different services. But largely, we're a shadow of our former selves. And it's not just Shaare Tzedek. Across North America, probably the world, Jewish institutions are suffering. There are schools that don't even know if they're going to open their doors come the fall. There are camps that have had to shut down. So many fixtures of Jewish life are just not there for us. And I think there's a message in this week's Parsha which is very important on that very idea. The Torah says something that one of the commentators, the Ein Yaakov, says is a fundamental statement of the entire Torah. What is that? It's the idea that hakeves echad taseh b'boker, that hakeves hasheni taseh bein harbayim. The morning ritual you do in the morning, the evening ritual you do in the evening. Now, how does that compete? How could that possibly be the great principle of the Torah? It has to compete, as that very same text says, with things like, V'ahavta l'reacha kamocha, you should love your neighbor as you love yourself. This is the great principle of the Torah. Or, it needs to compete with, Zeh Sefer Toldot Ha'adam, this is the book of the creation of man, created in the image of God. Those are ideas that encompass every facet of the Torah. How is it that do the morning ritual in the morning and do the evening ritual in the evening is a great principle of the Torah? The answer is simple. It's consistency. Consistency is the habit that feeds a robust Jewish life, a meaningful Jewish life, a connected life, a giving life. And without that kind of consistency, I'm really afraid of where we're going to be. And now more than ever, I'm just starting to appreciate the enormity of the problem. Of what it means for us to be disconnected from rituals, disconnected from other people in the community, disconnected from seeing other faces, disconnected from the reinforcement that coming to this building, to these seats, actually brings. We're disconnected from the conversations that we have with other people that help us to know where to be involved, how to be involved, that remind us how important this community is, and how important the many, many bonds that blessedly keep us tied together. I'm worried, and I have a very direct message. I want you to be more involved. I want you to be more involved electronically. I need you to be more engaged, to log on with us. If you can come to the synagogue and force us to have a 3rd service every Shabbat, fantastic. But that's not really for everyone. There are a lot of people for whom it's just not recommended to come back at this time. But I do need to ask you to turn up your level of engagement, to try and log on more, to connect with people more, to find a way through the many offerings that Shaare Tzedek offers to replace your old habits, your old connections with new ones, at least for the time being. Some of those things that we use to educate our children, to inspire ourselves, to motivate our own behaviors, they're just not there for us. So we're going to have to embrace the new tools. And so I ask you, please, try and find a way. Log on with us. Study with us. Shabbat Shalom.